What a start to this one. First period, your line was rolling. 3 points, that ties the Gulls record for most points in a single period. What was it about the first period that things were just rolling for the Gulls?
I don't know. I think we were just using our speed, getting pucks behind them, and we got fortunate enough to get 3, I guess. But yeah, Aggie, a couple good shots there. Jutter was putting in the work, using his body, getting some cutbacks. So yeah, it was a good start, and we weathered the storm there.
I was going to say, what was said there? You could feel, everybody in the building could feel it coming on here, and they eventually tied it up in the third period. But for you guys just to regain composure there, just hold on. What was said to kind of keep that group together?
Just stick to it. Kind of the same thing happened yesterday, and we lost our composure. So that was the big message from Matt. Just have that composure. Don't take any stupid penalties. And yeah, we weathered the storm. Got a good win in a shootout. So yeah, we're all happy.
I was going to say, what's it like? Going out there, watching Sasha Passage-off net the winner, and then to have that victory, to end this season the way it did with this win. What does it mean to the group?
It means a lot. It was a year of ups and downs, but, whenever you can finish on a win, everyone's happy going back home. So, yeah, just super grateful for the group we had. We had a lot of fun, great group of guys, a lot of good leaders, a lot of good young guys, great coaching staff. So, yeah, we learned a lot. Hopefully we could carry it into next year and just keep building.
How would you sum up your first professional year? I mean, 3-point night here tonight, the shootout win and everything, but even over the course of the season, how have you seen your season progress and prepare you for what's next?
Yeah, just preparing for like that pro type of season. Obviously in college you only play 30, 40 games, so here is a 70-game season, plus if you make playoffs, playing close to 90 games. So yeah, just taking care of your body, learning how to get through those back-to-backs. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, even though we didn't make playoffs. Just a lot of learning going on, and just it's your first year, so.
A lot to go through this one, but looking at the first period, the way your team kind of started, what did you see from your group taking the lessons from last night to apply it to the start of this hockey game?
We thought we played well last night. We did a lot of good things. Our issue in the game last night was discipline and composure, and that's where we unraveled, and that's where the game got tied up. It seemed like we sort of picked up with the same sort of a start like we did the night before, and then really the game, once we got down to 5 defensemen, which was soon after the first period, we were grinding, and that's what it turned into. And Coachella's the best offensive team in our conference, and you give them any life and any space that they can bury. That's what they showed, and I don't know, just a gutsy win. To be able to end the season with some smiles, it's a good thing.
What was said with this group? When you call a timeout, they made it a 1-goal game, eventually tie it up in the third period, but to keep composure. That's what Nikita Nesterenko told me. It was like we were able to keep our composure for the most part towards the end and get to overtime, get to the shootout, and eventually earn that victory. But to keep things where it was at and didn't let this one completely unravel, how'd this group stick together?
Just thought it was good to take a break. It was a good time for a breather. The building was getting loud, and give that a chance to quiet down. And then just for our guys, it's like what happened. There's nothing we can do about it now, so you can worry about your next shift and take care of your next opportunity and just reset our focus. And that's really all that timeout was. And it felt like we had a little bit of a push after that, calmed the building down, and hung on to find a way to get 2 points.
Tomas Sukanik, again, stands on his head for you guys. What did you see at his last contest here, getting out there the way that he battled? You think he made, some 30 saves with the last 2 periods alone?
He was awesome. And, that was part of the bleeding from being absent with defensemen is, zone time and shot attempts. And he made some 10-bell saves today. And Thomas has had a very strong season. It's a wonderful story. We've been fortunate to have 3 great goalies, and he put an exclamation point on it today.
What's this win do for this group? I mean, the way it played out, you mentioned only 5 defensemen pretty much the entire game once you lost Trevor Carrick. To see the 3-0 lead disappear, but you hang on to this one, get it to overtime, get to the shootout, win it in the shootout. But for this team to end the season against the best team in the Western Conference with a victory, what's it do moving forward?
I'm not sure that it's going to leak into next season, but to me it puts some sort of an exclamation point on growth. I think when you look back at the season, there was a phase for 13 games we couldn't win a hockey game. And when you look back at the video, how much learning we had to do, to be able to go and perform, it really, even last night's game, played well against Coachella. And, I recognize they're missing some guys, but they still have enough that they're a very dangerous team. It just, to me, it puts an exclamation point on growth and the development that's happening within our team. And, you know, it's good for the guys to be able to leave with a smile.